So the other day, I was taking a walk in the woods.
Look at me taking a little bit of a stroll in the woods. I'm away from it all. No phone, no social media. My mind is at peace. Nothing can take away from this amazing moment. What the hell is this? Oh no. This kid lost his balls. No!
What's he gonna do?
Anybody saw this sign?
What the heck?
Poor kid.
I haven't seen his balls anywhere. Maybe he needs money. I could send him some Huck-to-a coin.
Oh, dude. I don't even know what to say.
Balls, huh?
It's crazy. Oh, dude.
This situation is absolutely absurd. 23-year-old found in the woods screaming about a little teenage boy's balls. The public is wondering, what the heck is wrong with this guy? At least that's what I thought they would be saying. Except it's crazy out there. Everybody around the world is talking about this little boy's balls. What is the obsession about this? Why does the world care about this little high school boy's balls?
Oh man, this sounds so bad.
Dandadan is a series that is taking the world by storm, introducing us to the wacky world of Earth, but spirits and aliens actually exist in this one. Momo Oyase and Ken Takakura, two high school students that aren't really friends, but become friends, after meeting one another, have an argument, a debate, if you would say, about whether or not spirits or aliens are real. Ken Takakura is hell-bent on aliens being real, whereas Momo Oyase is like, no, aliens aren't real, but spirits are. So the two of them after class decide to prove the other one wrong. One of them goes over to a location that has had UFO sightings, and the other one goes to a location that has been haunted, and pretty much both of them are right. This is really bad. Momo Oyase gets abducted by aliens, and she's gonna get probed. This scene is really uncomfortable. Ken Takakura goes into a tunnel and gets cursed by a spirit called the Turbo Granny. Due to this event occurring, both characters have been changed. Momo Oyase now has spiritual powers that have been hidden away in her body, and now she's able to use them. She's able to grab onto things with like invisible ghost hands. And Ken Takakura can turn into a demon, and his private parts are gone. And now the two of them have to team up together to get his private parts back.
You know how weird it is to explain the series to someone?
Oh my god, is that actually what happened?
Yeah, I know, it's pretty crazy. Hey, I really enjoy talking to you. I enjoy talking to you too. Cool. But there is something I must know before we take this to the next level. Sure, yeah, what is it? Gun to your head, would you be able to explain all of season 1 of Dandadan? What? Gun to your head, could you explain it? That's not even a gun, that's a banana. Answer the question, Teniz.
Well, I did watch it. For some reason, my mind is blanking. Why did all the events in the series happen? There were so many cool and exciting moments, and yet I feel like there wasn't really a point to it all. Yeah, it's funny that these kids are on a quest to get his balls back, but honestly, they don't really have to do this. It's not like he's gonna die without them. There's two takeaways I want you to gather from this section of the video. Number one, Dandadan is incredibly weird, and number two, women are... I actually decided to cut out this joke in the video because 69% of the people watching my channel are not subscribed, and of the 31% that are subscribed and watching, 19% of them are female, which is very low compared to how many males are on here, and I don't want that number to drop down even more. Anyway, this next part of the video, I literally wanted to just prove that Dandadan is brain rot, but instead of just standing here awkwardly, I figured I'd do something a little bit fun. I bought a projector. Can we turn it on?
Yeah, I got it.
Welcome to my PowerPoint presentation about why Dandadan is brain rot. You might be wondering, what is brain rot? Gyat, Skibbity Toilet, Kai Sinat, Ohio, Edging, Mewing, Livy Dunn, Phantom Tax. These are all examples of brain rot. Do you get it? No? Well, then let me explain it to you. Brain rot is pretty much mindless content. Stuff that you'll hyperfixate on and make into your whole personality, but really this has no educational value whatsoever. You aren't becoming a better person from consuming and speaking like this. And I'm here today to make the argument that Dandadan is brain rot. Now, I know some of you guys might be saying, no, it's not. Well, yes. Yes, it is. It really is. If you really think about Dandadan, it's really just cool animation. I understand why everybody was hyped. I was hyped too about this series. I think this is so sick. Look at him. He just transformed. But really, like, the story is just kind of absurd and kind of lacking in a lot of ways. Think about Demon Slayer. Now, I don't really like Demon Slayer, but it is gonna help in proving this argument. Tanjiro's entire family gets killed by demons, and his sister Nezuko gets turned into a demon. Now, Tanjiro's main goal is to turn his sister back into a human being. That is the plot. That is the overarching narrative. That's pretty cool. In Dandadan, his balls are gone. His balls are gone. In Attack on Titan, Eren Yeager, he is a human. He's a part of humanity. You know what eats humans and humanity? Titans. Titans want to kill Eren Yeager and his friends. So Eren Yeager tries to do something about it. And then the story just goes off in a bunch of different directions. It's really cool. You should check it out. And it makes you want to keep going with the story. Whereas in Dandadan, he has no balls. Hunter x Hunter. This is a story about a little kid searching the world to go and find his dad. He wants to be like his dad. He wants to be a hunter like his dad. And it's really cool. And he meets a bunch of awesome people and the plot lines are really sick. This guy's balls are gone. So, pretty much Dandadan is kind of just a little bit of a nothing burger. As you can see, I like my burgers with a little bit of meat inside of them, and he lost his meat. God, bad joke, bad joke. Cut that out the video. Oh my God. Dandadan is meant to bring you a bunch of cool and exciting moments. It's meant to make your dopamine spike through the roof. Genuinely, some of the action sequences and some of the moments in the series are just so much fun. Whenever Okarun turns into the turbo curse thing, I genuinely get really, really excited, and I just love the music choice that plays in the background whenever he does it. The cool little like classical music. I don't know, it's just so sick. But like, if we really think about it, what is the true meaning the story is trying to tell us? What is the takeaway that we're supposed to have after watching this series? What is the themes that this series is trying to explore? Nothing. It's really nothing. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Teniz, you're stupid. And honestly, in other scenarios, you might be right, but in this one, you're wrong. I'm sorry to tell you. But hey, there is one episode that was pretty sick. There was an emotional moment. The internet went crazy after watching it, and that was episode 7. This episode is masterfully constructed. I genuinely think it's amazing and such an incredible moment just for the series. It really threw me off guard watching it. I was like, whoa, really? Where did this come from? I didn't know I wanted this, but I'm so happy I got it. This moment revolves around this dynamic between a mother and her daughter, and it's just really sad. And I just love how everything in the episode just plays out. I think it's really smart how they did it, and it was just super cool. It really made me feel something. I really ended up caring a lot about this character. But the thing is, it only kind of lasts in that episode, and that's about it. Which kind of sucked. There's no real overarching theme that was trying to be conveyed here. None of the characters really changed after experiencing this moment. I guess you could say she was changed a little bit because she ends up becoming this like demon thing. She has her powers. I can see how you can make the argument for this, but I feel like it's a little bit of a stretch. Like, I don't know. This just honestly kind of felt like a plot device to get her some cool demon powers. That was my presentation.
I know a lot of what I'm saying in this video might come off as harsh, and I really don't want it to. I honestly thought this was just something really interesting to talk about. I genuinely really enjoy the series of Dandadan, and I am caught up on the manga. I think it's one of the best new gen series that's currently being released. If anything, if you really think about it, it's kind of impressive what Dandadan managed to achieve. The series feels very modern and totally in line with what media is shaped like today. Dandadan isn't trying to break boundaries or be something that's masterfully constructed. It just wants to be fun, weird, and enjoyable, which is doing a really good job in being. Many mangas, animes, shows, movies try to get their viewers hooked by getting them encapsulated by the story. We want to keep going because we want to know what happens next. But with Dandadan, we want to keep going just because it's really fun. Like, I'm not really in it for the story. I just kind of like these characters, and I want to see what wacky adventure they go on next. Because let's be honest, you really did care about Eren Yeager and his quest to save humanity. But you don't really care if Okarun actually gets his balls back.
You know, the more I look at this, I don't really care.